That's messed up in the UK. It's free. I heard in Europe, in many places in Europe, you get free healthcare, but sometimes if it's not an emergency, sometimes you have to wait many, many, many months in order to get an appointment. If it's not like a critical emergency. $4 unit, but I have no idea how to earn back that amount of money. I mean, at least you got it. In the UK, you're in a long-ass queue. You're going to die first before they arrive. At that point, it's a medical emergency, though, no? With the country becoming stronger, young Chinese are very confident, but there are still many older people in our country who lack confidence. There's a big age divide for sure, though, between the younger generation and the older generation in almost every single country. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? In the United States, there's a big divide between the current generation that are like 20 to 30 years old and the older generation that are like 50 plus. The same is true in places like Korea and Japan, and I guess as well as in China, there's a big age divide. Granary. How do I get this marker? Do I have to go inside the temple? Yeah, I see it's underground because if I search it or if I try to track it, right? It like points down there. I am not sure where the entrance to that is, though. Inside there's a hidden basement, which is a hidden side. Ah, I see. I see. I have to admit, I don't like the Twin Lions fight. I think it's so difficult to read the attacks on the Twin Lion compared to other bosses. But I had the same problem with the Elden Ring Twin Lions fight in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. But this fight does not have a problem with the camera like that fight did. I found this boss to be more annoying than Wolf Maiden because I can't read the attacks well on it. Oh? Oh? Ow. Ow. Okay, I know I'm supposed to shoot this with arrows, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm shooting. Oh my god, that was a crunchy noise. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Why wasn't you exhausted? I was about to ask that. What happens when you become exhausted? The blue effect on the character when you run out of chi. Do you take extra damage in that state? Well, I know other players would be able to press F on you in PvP. What's your weapon name? Strategic sword. I heard there's a stamina system. Oh, in this game? Yes and no. There's an energy system for looting certain contents for your progression, but like it's not like it's not something you really pay attention to that much. Let's try some 1v1 arena. There's a small issue on the global version of the game. And it's lag. There's a latency issue for group play in the global version at the moment, but they said they're going to fix that on November 21, which I think is tomorrow. Apparently, there's supposed to be a patch that fixes a lot of the lag issues. I don't know what it's going to do exactly, but I'm hoping that group play and PvP will be much better after the 21st. I hope. Is a second weapon important? It becomes important later on when you're doing group-based content, but in solo content, it's not that important. Yes, I did some PvP in 5-man dungeon. There wasn't any lag. Yeah, that's RNG though. I tried group dungeon and it was so bad, the lag, like completely unresponsive. So I'm hoping they fix that tomorrow. How does the co-op and multi-activities look in here? They are activities that there's casual co-op where you can just like fucking go around and mess with other players. There's arena, which features I believe 1v1 and 3v3, not sure. There's the bounty system where you can issue bounties for people to either heal you, lawyer up for you, or hunt you down or hunt other players down. And then there's challenges, which is contents to attack outposts and fight bosses in the group setting, which is 5 to 10 man raids. And I know that all sounds like that makes this game an MMO, but it mostly or largely you tend to play this game alone until you queue up for those types of contents. What do you suggest, like, for playing better? My number one suggestion for playing better is this. I would recommend that you go into your settings and rebind the deflection key to something that's easy to press. Either you use deflection on your right click or your mouse button. The reason why is because the default keybind for deflection is E. And the problem with that is if you don't have a keyboard that has a very, low actuation point, there's like a time delay where you have to think about parrying and press down, like move your finger to the E button and then press down the E button I would recommend that if you move it to either right click or deflection with right click or mouse button, you'll be able to parry much more responsively, much faster. That's my only suggestion for like gameplay. It's the same principle that like some people use in Terraria Calamity no hits. They rebind their spacebar jump to W to jump instead, since it's just more responsive than hitting the spacebar. I almost forgot that Terraria is also a huge game in China as well. I always remember whenever I'm looking at Tmod Loader, there's like a million Chinese mods for Terraria. Yeah, I might rebind heavy attack to right click. Because I don't like heavy attack on R. I think I'm gonna do that and try and get used to it. I'm gonna learn how to do that. Save. Delete. Save. Block is essential for PvP counter, though. Oh, yeah, the special one. The divine counter. You're talking about that, right? I actually don't have that spec yet. I feel like block is useless. I think it's very important for this thing right here. The divine counter, which is right here. This is a important PvP skill, and you cannot activate it with deflection. It's for PvP. If you intend to PvP. Should I just finish the storyline first and then continue the campaigns or free roam? There is not a special way to play the game. I like to explore. I explore for a little bit and then I'll fight a boss or something. And then explore, then fight a boss, then explore, then fight a boss. No, it's not really role catchy. It's not like Elden Ring PvP. Ow. Ow. I ran out of stamina. Ow. Ow. 2. Ah! I don't want any spoilers. It's a damn dancing lion, Sage. There are no spoilers. Ah! Too early. Did I knock him down? How do you knock him down? Oh, the bomb on the pole. Okay. Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Whoa, why is my sword so short? Are they going to release an offline version of the game? I don't think so, no. Because a lot of the game's like systems in general call on other players. So it's always online game. I've got 3 more bosses that I have to find in Qinghui. Have you unlocked the skill to show chests on minimap? I don't think so. To show chest on minimap? Oh, I don't have this. Teleport point. I also can't get over how beautiful of a city Kaifeng is. It's so well made. If you use the horse skin in shop, it gets chest locator. Oh, I got one guide by a Chinese player in chat who told me not to use the cash shop horse and to use my fingers. Why can I only select 720p on your stream? Huh? have a feeling I know why. I think it's because I turned on enhanced broadcasting, maybe? It's not supposed to be 720p. It's supposed to be 936p. Okay, the fact that most of you guys didn't notice, though, it seems that it's not that big of a deal. I think it's because of the enhanced broadcasting thing. Yeah, my favorite part about the game's city design is that they very clearly have a population density based off of locale, which is very fascinating. But basically, in very specific commercial areas in Kaifeng, there's a very high population density, and you'll see like way more NPCs that are loitering and walking around and going about their business. But then if you go on these like outskirt areas, it's very sparse in comparison. And I actually kind of appreciate that detail a lot. What? No, someone burned down their shop. Wait, I think? This signboard can get people killed. You pulled 2 people from the flames? What the heck? The arguing couple. Hopewell Academy. Ask the arguing couple. Is it like a cursed signboard?
张安康，受气你那哑巴德行，我就要你一句话：这店你卖不卖？这招牌和我们家，你到底要哪个？都能要。对，前儿前日落水，昨儿你出门又遭劫，这就是你说的都能要，是不是？
唉，世上最难掺和的，果真就是夫妻吵架。还是去别处看看。
Listen to the neighbors gossip. Is the hands behind the back thing? Oh, the hands behind the back is part of your appearance pose. If you go into your appearance and then you scroll all the way over to the right to extras, you can set your idle pose here, which is what your character does when they're just chilling. Yeah, it's a cursed signboard. The signboard collects resentment every day it stays up. If it's left for 49 days, disaster is inevitable. The worst will hit by noon tomorrow. A cursed signboard.
陆三给他找了买店的人，可张哥铁了心不卖，
这不是明摆着吗？张哥打小在这儿长大的，这可是他娘留给他的店，他指定不会卖。
哎呀，不想卖和能。
Wait, why don't you just keep the shop and get rid of the signboard?
他家有些来历不明的迹象，才能撑着不卖。
青天白日梦做的，这年头谁人还有这财气啊？
人里没有，鬼里有啊。没听过供仙怪还钱吗？哎，你听过
The signboard spirit
招牌仙吐财杀人
that doles out cash and kills people. The signboard spirit.
风水先生，莫名其妙的遭灾和尽孝。 招牌明日午时杀人。
哎，记住时辰了吗？明日5时。
Strange person tomorrow at midday. No, disaster will strike.
这好几嫂子就有10几块
Just a
钱。
few screams and you get a dozen coins.
谁的骗你？
Wait, they're skamazing.
怎么又是明日午时？
Maybe? Are they related? Oh, there's a chest here. Oh. Easy clap.
这闹的，谁上去劝劝去？
哎，没事儿，甭在这儿瞎晃。
这年头，哪样的人都有手头紧的时候。
这个活儿啊，没别的
A
要求。
loud voice and a tight lip.
嗓子亮堂。
Yeah, they're doing some shady shit here.
10文，干不干？
10 wen? Chad, how much is one? How much is a wen? This game is known for its side plot. So far, I think my favorite quest has been the epilogue in Chunghe, where you see off the departed spirits and see off like Yidao and all of them. I really liked that quest a lot. I think a lot of people think that Expedition 33 will be Game of the Year. I think so too. I think it will. Silk Song was good. I didn't finish playing Silk Song though. This was just a really good year for games. A very good year for video games. That's all. Probably the best year of video games in all of my years living, to be honest. It'll be very hard for next year to follow up on 2025. I will do it.
明儿5时到天津渡开工，想拿钱就别误事儿。
Sad that Kazan didn't get anything. Kazan was just a solid game. It wasn't like an insane game. It was just a very solid game. Next day at Wu.
今儿又没找着工。
Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'll be right back, Chad. Give me a moment. I want to use the restroom. Okay. I am back. No, I'm just happy to play a game that, like, it's not just that it's a good game. It's that where winds meet is an industry defying game out of China specifically. Like again, the idea of a live service Chinese game that doesn't sell power is like it's unheard of. And it's so important, I think, that this game exists because it might set precedents for games in the future, potentially. And Lost Ark for so many years. Glad I could be helpful. Well, I'm hoping that I can continue playing Lost Ark. I just hope that Low On is good. It sets precedents. I'm telling you, man. It's so important for their country that this game exists. Wait, next day at Woo Hour. Discuss season missions for the animated title and put them on the Discord. Oh, thank you, Pog. Don't Chinese love LoL for the same reason? I have no idea about the League of Legends scene. All I know is they really like one of the people that I used to play Lost Ark with, the Shy. I used to play with this guy named the Shy, and apparently he's a very big deal in China. But we had to keep it a secret because I met him through Lust Boy. And we had to keep it a secret because there was like a kind of big drama. I don't know if it was drama, but basically he really likes playing Lost Ark, but he can't let people know that he plays Lost Ark because he couldn't let know. I don't think he plays anymore. Maybe he does. I'm not sure. Basically, because he was such a big deal in China, if people knew he was playing Lost Ark on the side, they would blame him playing Lost Ark for poor performance and pro play. And like there was like a whole lot of drama about it or some shit like that. So he was like, you have to make sure that no one ever knows that I'm playing this or something like that. This was back during like this was well over a year ago. His character was fucking juiced to the fucking gills, by the way. He Esther Reaper. Like maxed out Esther Reaper. Morning, Sezon. How do you hide your Esther? Well, he wasn't named the Shy in Lost Ark. Honestly, we've played with a good amount of people at this point. We've played with the Shy, played with Lust Boy, played with Mad Life, played with Captain Jack. Impact from SKT plays on Global. I don't know if he still plays Global. Never played with Sungha Jung. Never played with him, oddly. I played with Huni. Never played with Faker. I don't know if Faker even tried. I mean, he probably tried out Lost Ark at some point, but I don't think he actually like actively played it, to be honest. I think he was too busy with like League of Legends to ever actually play it. Who else did we play with? I can't remember. Oh, there was that one support guy who was like goated from SKT that also plays Lost Ark. I don't think I actually played with him though. I forgot his name. No, not Wolf. Wolf played though. Mata? No, I didn't play. Not Mata. From recent SKT. Carria, yeah. Carria played Lost Ark as well. But I never played with him. I just know that he was like playing it on the side here and there. Yeah, game's literally League of Legends retirement home. Should you play Where Winds Meet on Legend? No, playing on Legend mode is purely for your own personal satisfaction. There's no reason besides that. You should play on Legend mode because if the game is too easy, you can't go up to Legend mode. So I highly recommend that you play on Legend mode because if you find that the game is too easy, like it's not an option to go up. But if you find the game too hard, you can go down. So it's better to start on Legend mode and then go down if it's too difficult, because if you start lower, you can't go up. Wait, next day, woo hour. Wait, what? Did I not wait? Sorry, that was a pretty long tangent, but it was kind of fun to go down memory lane. I think... Oh, Foreman. Oh, Cass is asking for repo? Wait, you want to play repo, Cass? I'm kind of down.
咱们这是啥活？
Cass! Cass!
巫活算什么好活计？
Cass!
他们眼泪落一盆都换不了2文钱，咱这一哭可有10几文。
我这兄弟呀
，What is it?
了爹娘，前些日子媳妇儿也跑了。
He lost his parent? Start crying?
心拿不着工钱，他们可抠门。
Oh shit, we had to fake cry.
我这兄弟呀。
He lost his parents when he was 3 and his wife ran out. What the fuck? I was gonna tell Cadril that the shot... No, this was a long time ago, chat. It wasn't recent.
这位兄弟，我家做的虽不是名贵菜，也不会用害人的料，这里头怕有什么误。
甭说误会，我们只说2个字：公道。你也别说我不讲理，大家伙都瞧瞧这店啊！你店里要是干净，我就磕头认你这个爹。
各位街坊，桌上的菜大家尽管瞧，要是谁桌上有一样坏菜，我也一个一个的磕。
你给老子说笑话呢？这摆在台面上的事情有啥好瞧的？我看，老子今儿要查，也得从里头好好查查你这阿杂店。
我吃，哪儿都有你，啥热闹都爱凑，回家去。
Observe quietly. Wait, shouldn't I be crying right now?
我就说是闹事儿的，不对，哎，你说这人不是菜杀的，会不会是你昨晚说的那招牌？
哎呀，这说归说，和这死了人能一样吗？
你慌啥呀？不是你说，你算着日子了，就今天中午出事儿吗？
招牌真杀人了！
安康，找大夫，钱儿他，
全儿哪难受啊？
呀，我肚子疼。
肚子疼。
Stomach pain?
街坊看看，哎，老天开了眼了，给我们送证据来了。
让开，孩子病了，我的孩子病了。
各位兄弟，各位街坊，行行好，先让我孩子看了病。
连你儿子都吃出病了，还说我兄弟这死和你店没关系。今天我替街坊邻里好好瞧瞧你这脏店。
Holy.
想溜！哎，大伙儿看看！我说之前怎拦着我们呢？这老底儿在这儿呢！
陆三儿，滚出来！别躲在后头看热闹！甭以为我不知道是你下的套！你别丧了最后那点良心！
良心！你拿臭鱼烂菜给我兄弟吃，害他一条命，你还敢说良心？甭说别人， 我看你就是个有爹生没娘养的黑心玩意儿，不是想走吗？行啊，刚刚你们怎么说的？一个一个磕过去。
我们没用这些上过菜，这头我们磕不了。
还不认识吧？
Oh shit!
别砸我家，是我不该。
No! He's beating his ass. No! I'm observing quietly. No! No!
阿贤，别磕！
And the kitchen floor and the food basket's full of leaves.
珊儿别看，
Tiny footprints pacing by the cooking hearth.
不对，这尸体不仅没病，
He wasn't even sick. Is he still breathing?
你这兄弟
干啥？你们还想对我兄弟做啥？咋的？连死了都不放过我兄弟？
The crowd clears out.
尾巴，别放跑了人。
Damn, an insane scam, honestly. One thing that I noticed a lot about I used to watch not really that many dramas. I watched one Korean drama called Goblin, and I watched a couple Chinese dramas as well. This was years ago. And I swear to God, the portrayal of characters in Chinese media and culture is a lot different than how Koreans do characters in like media, literature, manhwa, all that kind of stuff. A lot of characters are written to be a lot more like eccentric and colorful in terms of how they express their emotions in Chinese stuff. A good example of this is how many of you guys have ever watched King's Avatar before, and you remember the one comedic relief character that threw bricks and pocket sand? I forgot his name, Steamed Bun or something like that. And like that's like you know that kind of comment's that kind of character is quite common. That character is based off of the M Brawler from DNF, by the way, for any of you guys who played Dungeons and Fighter. But yeah, a lot of the characters in Chinese media is like quite eccentric in that. Meanwhile, if you like read a lot of Korean stuff, a lot of the Korean stuff, they portray their characters a lot more like stoically. They're all written as like aura farmers in Korean media all the time. It's like a pretty big difference in the way that characters are written in that kind of entertainment media. Wait, what? Oh.
先抓住他们的尾巴，别放跑了人。
The paper trail.
这鸡和这掌柜似的，这没戏看。
吭儿给球啊！可把老子闹爽了，哎，刺激！哎，你们说的勾栏瓦斯台子上演的。
Those shows staged on the fairgrounds got nothing on me, huh? Can we survive this?
风水先生，送丧人，尸体，还有个牙人。
You pulled the burning cape and the standard banner? Nice. Very cool. When I was in school, I read that novel called Full-Time Master. It was later adapted into King's Avatar. King's Avatar is probably one of the biggest things to come out of China that had mainstream appeal in the West. I would say that after King's Avatar, the next... I think there's three things from China recently that were pretty popular. The first is 2B Hero X. The second is, I think it's called Supercube, is quite popular among Westerners as well. And then the last one is Lord of the Mysteries, which I'm also quite a big fan of Lord of the Mysteries. as well. I heard that they're also developing an MMORPG off of Lord of the Mysteries as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's the one where he works in a PC cafe.
我先敬一杯，卢三哥，您这借力打力的主意出得好啊！哎呀，我再敬一杯，还是您杀人招牌漂
The
亮。
killer
杀人
signboard.
的招牌。
哎，俗话说得好，杀人为下，杀心为上。
Oh, I was
听
watching
说
it just on Crunchyroll
三
feed.
哥您早年读过书，读书人出主意啊，果真出众。哎呀呀，要没您那杀人的招牌，也没那么多邻里来瞧啊。但我有一事求教，您是怎么把那些菜放进他们后厨的？这自然
Killer signboard.
放进去，接着那一场席啊，一场席，哟，愿闻其详。
文绉绉，说完没啊？要紧事儿还没办呢，那老爷给的银子咋分呢？
I already finished the Chinese novels for Lord of the Mysteries and the anime adaptation great, but the number of episodes is too little. Do you know there's a reason why the number of episodes is too few? First of all, they've already confirmed that Lord of the Mysteries is greenlit for 5 seasons of animation. And on a side note, the people who animated Lord of the Mysteries, same studio that animated King's Avatar. And it turns out that the reason why the episodes were so few was because they wanted to skip as much of the explanations about the world building as they can in order to focus on like the big moments and like the action, because they thought that it would interest viewers more. And then a lot of the story and world building takes place in side episodes instead that are separate from the main episodes. Old Neil's classes. There's not a manhwa for Lord of the Mysteries. There's just a web novel. I can't remember how many chapters it has. It was either a 1,000 or 2,000 chapter web novel, one of the two.
吃的不错嘛，我也来敬你一杯。我呢，先敬一杯风水，再敬一杯死人。中军日上，
哎呀，我可是帮他呀！他左斜缺钱，我就给他门路。哎呦，轻点儿。
说吧，这些是哪位老爷给的？
让我是王老爷。
那咱
I feel like the horses turn a little bit abruptly in these cutscenes. That's the reason why I like the Red Dead Redemption horses. The way they turn is very natural. No abrupt turns. The problem with Red Dead Redemption horses is they will literally die from a 2-foot fall.
大点声！
王老爷为富不仁，陆三儿谋财害命。
继续。
王老爷为富不仁，陆三儿谋财害命。
嗯。
王老爷为富不仁，陆三儿谋财害命。
不怕啊，阿姐在。
My favorite read in general, actually our guild is named after it, is is called A Regressor's Tale of Cultivation. For some reason, I can't Google search anything. Google, maybe my browser's fucked up or something. Oh yeah, I used to back when I was still working for Nexon like 7 years ago, I remember the internal revenue reports showed us that China accounted for a little, almost 60% of Nexon's revenue annually, and nearly all of it came from DNF. Korea made up a little under 30%, and then global made up the rest. All other regions made up the remaining like 10 or 11 or 12%. And DNF is huge in China. I made my paramedic recently, but I haven't had a chance to play her. Still looking for forward to Project Overkill.
陆三儿，他为啥和这些人在一块儿？
你先说说看，那些坏食材是怎么到了你家后厨的？难不成因为一场席？
张康，你这席做的倒是出了名啊！
这年头，办席不容易。最近家中事又多，又是碰上收堂钱，全儿又要交束修，家中哪周转得开呀？我和陆三儿是打小的交情，他在前头牙行做事，
Dungeon and Fighter
认识
Ash
的大人物多。陆三儿给我们介绍了几笔好生意，帮忙周转了不少。
你这打小的交情，好得很，活生生断了我们家的活路。
前阵子又说有个王老爷在码头做工起家，常在这儿吃，念着这口，还说行情不好，叫我们别说出去，不然惹得别人眼红。结果我们下了单子，陆三儿和那王老爷却没了影儿，备好的菜也
没影儿的陆三，你看看是这人吗？
What now? Out of words? What did NS people tell? Why? What? Everything happened together. People at noon. A benefactor went missing. Liu helped with hosting a feast. A child within became ill suddenly. What? Every connection was used to lure others into this. It was his mother's shop and had a good reputation. A neighborhood staple with longtime patrons. The regulars all came to the shop. How is the diner doing after the rumors and the trap? This too. Oh, wait, really? Then a feast.
全儿落水，路上遭劫，也是你们动的手。三儿，我什么时候对不住你过？
你这店接着天津渡，做得起码头生意，桥那儿接着摆工坊，眼瞅着就要修好，后头还坐着来梭蒙学，可少不了。
那又怎样？
站在这位置，你就太平不了。卖了店，你有太平，我有银。
Yeah, they're trying to run them out of the shop or out of the
我这也
location.
说不出人话。
人话，嫂嫂， 我说的句句是掏心窝子的话呀！你不卖店，能赚到啥呀？赚到磕不完的头。你这事儿落在我手上，凭着交情，我好歹给你抬了抬价。原本王老爷可才出85两银子。
85 taels?
张安康
What currency is that?
现在你倒是放不下那场席了。
People still hold banquets in times like
不是
these?
新结的席，是我娘在15年前结的，只办了一半的席。
那不正是契丹入城的年月？
就那年，契丹人进了城，日子没活路，大伙打算出去谋个生处。
在佩蒂尼，
家家户户人一走，外头战火连天的，不知道日后什么光景。大伙凑了家当，托我娘办场席，送着最后一面。潘阿公、吴姨、二妹子，还有陆三儿都在。吴姨家娃娃爱吃烧肉，二妹子爱吃鱼。
What the cinema?
我娘招牌的怀爷面，菜还没好，人也没落座，城里就着了火。那场戏正撞上了在屠城的契丹人。夜里，4人活人盖在一块儿，走的走，没的没，好些年没有半点消息。几日前，阿公家娃娃带着有些街坊的消息回来了，就想着把当年没办完的后半场戏再办成个解封宴。
Damn.
还办？全儿落水花了一笔，你昨天被劫又是一笔。你再瞧瞧这店的模样，咱们哪还有本事做戏？全儿还要念书。
说情说义。
是，你要情义，你好人，你是这条街顶了天的大好人。你不说是吧？我去，我找潘。
Did you get a good Rindak? I got a pretty good one.
劝不了你，我还劝不了他吗？我就问问他，这席他还要不要办？
You brought Kaz?
阿贤，
Suck.
是潘家大哥搭上半条命，把我娘和我娘的东西给送回家的，把我娘做了一辈子的招牌菜给带回来了。他人落在外头了，但东西回来了，到底也算是回家了。人没了，总要摆酒、摆菜，摆些爱吃的东西。摆上他心心念念的那道怀爷面，来接他。
张安康，那年城里乱得很，我没地儿去，在你屋檐下躲会儿，别人离我离得远远的，就你给我端了碗饭。我问你啥，你还记得吗？
记得。你问我哭啥？我说我娘没了。
我说，我也是。我这人就是个没根的命，没记事就死了娘，爹跟个卖唱的跑了。
那些泼皮说的没错，我是有爹生没娘养。我呢，活该过这样的日子。可我的全儿有爹有娘，
他为啥要遭这样的罪？
Huh. What the heck? Oh my god, is this a 8-part story? Holy crap. Whoa. Man, so they have this shop. They have this shop that was in a really nice location. And they wanted to hold a banquet to finish a banquet that his mother had started 15 years ago that was disrupted by the Chitan invading. And in this banquet, it's sabotaged by the Lord that wants that location for himself because of how good the location is between the docks and the academy. Huh. And they want to finish what the banquet that his mother had started back then. This is so interesting. Why is this are there other quests that are like this, that are multiple parts? This is the first quest that I'm seeing that's like this. Trace where the story takes place. Very cool. I'm going to keep doing this quest just so that the story stays fresh in my head. Oh, I should message Cass and tell her that I am down to... Kind of want to go for a walk later. I'm feeling a walk.
夏娃娃，你再和我们讲一遍那个故事吧。
开封城里有一棵很高很高的不死树，不死树有一片金色的叶子，把那片金叶子挂上不死树。
哎，之后呢？之后呢？你说的是假故事，我娘说了。
An immortal leaf. Your dad's always lying, never works, and just spins tales all days long.
不是假的，我爹才不骗人。
你还说你爹给了你一片不死树的金叶子呢，我们都没看着。我娘说了，你根本没有金叶子，不死树也没叶子。
你娘才是骗人的，我的叶子只是被风偷走了。
瞎娃娃打人了，瞎娃娃又打人了。
What the fuck? Kid drama.
我没说谎，就是风偷走了我的不死树叶。我的叶子金灿灿的，和月亮一个颜色。
Chat, is it bad that every time I see a kid in this game, I just think they're going to end up dead?
你也不信。
After the whole Ruby debacle?
等我找回我的叶子，
就让他瞧瞧。
谁和任小平一般见识？他年纪小，不懂事。孙毅都说了，爹没骗我，刘奶奶也说了。
好了好了，别哭了，大人可不喜欢哭哭啼啼的小孩子。
小孩子也不喜欢说这样话的大人。
行行行。
Spoiler alert! Chat, you're watching my stream and I'm a story enjoyer.
回家去了。
That's the hazard of watching my stream in any game that has a story. I'm going to read it.
到我家得走过今日特供桂花饮、桂花甘草、桂花乌梅。再往前。
I need to find the Ruby side quest.
听到新鲜果子。 甜如蜜，脆如玉，就上台阶。任小平才6岁，他比我爹爹小，见的也没我爹爹多。我爹爹说的是真的，他说的是假的。我为啥不能信我爹爹？为啥要去信6岁小孩的胡话？
That logic is insane. Ren is a 6-year-old. He's not even half as old as my dad. So why should I believe a 6-year-old over my dad? What is that logic?
真鲜呐！
阿然，怎么又和小平吵起来了？吃饭了没？
小心点！哎呀，前头地上有水呢。
Careful, there's water on the ground ahead.
就是孙叔叔家店，孙叔叔就站在柜台后头吆喝。
Ah, my shoes!
挣钱，上茶
They're
去。
tracking mud now.
孙叔叔搬走了，挣钱叔叔也没活干了，
Oh, sad.
不见了。
We'll do the Ruby side quest after this series of quests,
是啊，
which will probably take a while.
大家都搬走了，原本不是这样的。顺着水声再走一段就。
Granny Lou.
安然，
刘奶奶，刘奶奶，你腿还疼不疼？刘叔叔怎么没陪你出门？
哎呀，我们小安然要替我讨公道了，是不是？我回去啊，一定把话带给他，让他好好想想。安然，今天带了新朋友回来啦。好，好，好，快回家吧。
走吧。
Oh, I don't like that chat. That old granny's voice sounds a lot like my old grandma.
那就是我家了。
叮叮咚咚的声音，这是滴水声。你爹爹呢？
爹爹，爹爹出门给我买生辰礼物了。爹爹说了，要给我带荷花酥回来的。哦，对了，你送我回来，我没东西谢你。
Oh.
你听故事嘛，我用故事给你换。我爹爹说，江湖人喜欢。
Yeah, this kid's going blind. They called her the blind kid. The stall lady said to watch out, there's a puddle ahead because she can't see.
但这故事
But she believes in the story of the golden leaf,
你又
even though she can't see.
故事嘛，本来就是假的事情。
那我说的不是故事，我说的是真的事情，是真事，是真故事。我爹说了，开封城里有棵很高很高的不死树。我问爹爹多高，爹爹说和他举起我的时候一样高。开封城里还有一个不死的侠客。我问爹爹，不死的侠客活了多久？爹爹说，就像一个故事一样久，就像是开封城一样久。不死树有一片金叶子，就像一个小小的月亮一样。把不死树的金叶子挂上枝头的时候，不死的侠客就会从树下走过。它可以实现世上所有的愿望。你
Yes, I'm reading everything you're saying. I'm listening. The story of the immortal tree that reaches to the sky. And there's a single golden leaf. And if you put the golden leaf back on the branch, the immortal hero will arrive and grant you a wish. I'm paying attention, kid.
爹说了，不死树叶的颜色和月亮一样。哎，你见过月亮吗？
I've seen the moon.
月亮是什么样的？
It looks like cheese. It's gold.
月亮是凉丝丝的，日头是暖乎乎的。那金色也是凉丝丝的吗？
Sometimes.
是你抓着我要给我讲故事，怎么我给你讲上了？你爹给你买生辰礼，莫不是迷了路了？你爹什么时辰出的门
面馆吵吵嚷嚷的时候。
？5时出门，现下也该回来了。
刘队，你这往哪儿看呢？
就刚刚，我娘撞假阿然带了个生人回去，不放心，叫我多盯着。
Where's
5时出的门，我5时没在这吃，可没看着。
是午时出的门，可那是好几日前的午时了。
That was days
夏娃
ago.
娃的生辰都过去好些时候
Good game. Very good game.
夏娃娃他爹成日好说故事，还喜欢说不死树的故事。哎呀，就是那个旧故事，不死树、金叶子、侠客。对，还总在那不死树下头瞎逛呢，没个正经样。这副调调可别在阿然面前说啊，别闹孩子。
Anyone in the guild want to heal? I cracked my head. What the fuck did you do? What do you mean you cracked your head? Someone get this guy a bandage.
你怎么回来了？
你生辰不是今日，你爹很久没有回来了。
你知不知道，开封城很大的，我从这儿到杨柳岸都会迷路。爹爹去买生辰礼的地方，就更远了。爹爹也会迷路的。总之，等我找回叶子，侠客出现，我再许愿，爹爹就会回家了。
你想要找回叶子，就是为了这个愿望。
我都说了，我不和任小平一般见识，我找叶子是为了正事。
一个个都太笨。
It's okay. Yesterday I got a small headache and I was diagnosed with having a mental illness from the doctor. So honestly, that's a mood.
只是啥时候能好起来呀？
这些花可怎么办呀？
掌柜的，你这花都蔫了。
13 years ago, in the Dingwei year, during a time of chaos, the Khitan army invaded Kaifeng, unleashing fire and slaughter. The people rose to defend their homes, and after a month of bitter fighting, the invaders were repelled. As the city rebuilt, an old tree in the northwest was found scorched by the fires of the war, yet miraculously sprouting new leaves. Seeing it as a divine sign of resilience, the people named it the Immortal Tree. Later, when the usurper Lu Jiwan, I don't know how to pronounce that, founded his short-lived Han dynasty, his sycophantic court seized upon this story. Claiming the tree as a heavenly omen, they forcibly expelled the local residents and built the Garden of Auspicious Omen, adorning its burnt branches with paper flowers to flatter their emperor. And yet what came of it? The Liu Han dynasty collapsed in just 2 generations. A dynasty's fate is not bound to trinkets and omens. How can a ruler in troubled times dare to cast aside caution for arrogance? Now, in the first year of Jianlong, with the founding of the Great Song, the realm remains divided. Our emperor, taking this tale of hubris as a solemn warning, has decreed that the garden be remade. It is renamed the Garden of Vigilance and returned to the people, a testament to his vow to rule with no virtue, to remain ever cautious, and to protect the nation and its people. Decreed and erected in the 7th month of the first year, Jianlong era.
天杀的，哪儿来的王八蛋？猪二狗！这不学好，你偷老人家东西，呸！
你不是这块的人吗？跟着小爷做啥？
现在偷东西的都能叫爷了。平安符，半块馒头
A steamed bun.
麦秸秆编的金叶子。这，你最近去没去过东方那儿？
去过又怎样？没去过又怎样？
你这叶子又是打哪儿顺来的？
瞎说！半块馒头是给我妹子带，叶子是我自己的。
你自个儿的？我怎么听说别人也有？
我和你打个赌，你把馒头还我，就赌这片叶子。不信你去四周看看，是不是人人都有？
All right, what are we betting? What's your wager?
金叶子，这是我爹留给家里的东西，他宝贝的很。我也不知道哪儿来的，可不能给你。
人呢？这小子跑得倒快。哎，馒头和叶子也都顺回去了。
哎。Return the remaining peace talisman to the elder.
这一带可不太平，你这家娃娃咋到这块儿来了？
我来寻人，那人爱说不死树的故事，应该是个有些年纪的男人。
这世上爱说故事的人，得去江市茶坊找的，那儿的话本子多，故事多，会讲故事的人说呀。
We're looking for the kid's dad right now.
比个第一说书先生，可不得去看看呐。
Without golden leaves, the past fades into hearsay. Collect all the leaf fragments to proceed to the next story stage. Peeking on the wall, Injustice Quest. Oh shit, did I overshoot it? Oi. Oh. Yeah, after this time, steamed buns or a coin bag. You again. I've got business to attend to. Stand aside. It's business sleeping around people's walls. Last when she had a birthday, my mom and dad would tell my sister a story. Lately, they've been busy and forgot. If she doesn't get a story, who knows where she'll run off crying to again. I'm good at stealing, not telling stories. What does sneaking around the wall have to do with that? Keep it down. I've asked around town. This place used to be the home of a storyteller who loved books. There are piles of books inside. I'm just going to take... No, how can I count as stealing if it's a story? I'm just going to borrow one. Keep your voice down. Don't go, you too. We're caught. Caught. Thank you. You're a little embarrassed now. I'm not embarrassed. I promise I'll return the storybook to you when the time comes. This is for you. A bribe? I have urgent business. Gold leaves, silver leaves, none of that's important right now. What business is so urgent? You came from the immortal tree and you don't know what happened to Zhang's eatery? Hunter asked us for help, so we're scrambling to find the leaf for those noodles that we need for the banquet. Oh, you know what? While it's like somewhat fresh-ish in my head, I should do the Wolf Maiden things. Morning, Bagada. Oh, what? Oh. 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 Okay, quick read. I forgot about the howling. Ooh. Again. Oh. Again. Ow. Ow. I forgot about the backstep slash. Again. Lunge. Ow. Quick slash follow up. No, I think the first time it took me like a little over an hour to kill her. So I progged it on the initial kill first. This is trial. I'm just getting the kills for the trials before I continue this quest because I don't know how long this quest is gonna take. Oh, you don't really starve for resources when it comes to leveling the weapons. You'll have plenty as long as you know where all the shops are to redeem like materials. It's okay if you can't commit to a weapon right away. I've got like 4 weapons leveled. I mean, they're not true tank weapons. They're just heavy hitting weapons. Oh. Oh. Hey, thank you for the raid. I can't give you a little shout out right now. Hope you had a good stream. Hello, Raiders. Ow, ow. Ow. On my 33 kills now, but I haven't done any no-hits so far. The no-hits are definitely a beast in themselves. I only did like 4 of the no-hits because after that I was like, fuck, this is just eating up so much time. I'll have to circle back to them later. Yeah, so I can do other stuff too. They're fun though. I like that you're actually incentivized to do them. Ow. Regression. But do you know hits give special titles? Like, fuck. Oh no, you do get titles, but you have to be in the top 200 to get the title. Like my title, Flames of Sin, is from No Hit. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you have to be in the first 200 players to clear it as no hit to get the titles associated with them. That has to be on Abyss difficulty too. Fuck. Why was it not communicated in the rewards in game that you get a title for top 200? I just went for all Abyss clears instead. Yeah, it's not well communicated, to be honest. But I think if you play Chinese games before, you kind of automatically just know that there are rewards for first clear, fastest clear, stuff like that. Chinese games love to put that in their games. That's a really good fight. I really enjoy the Wolf Maiden fight a lot. I'll definitely learn the hit list for that one. Good fight. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on today. All the time I've been in business here, I've never run afoul of anyone. Then has anything strange happened here lately? Word is a lord is trying to buy up some shops. Lord Wang? Wang? The new fist weapons, right? On the Chinese server? I'll tell out Juno. More trouble is coming. What? Again? What the fuck? Why so many thugs? Wait, what? When you freeze enemies with Meridian Touch, you can pickpocket them while they're frozen. That's peak. I can just imagine it in my head. You freeze them with the meridians, you just take the money right out of their pockets. And it looks like mine's next. I was planning to go back home soon. This business is tough. Go home. Who knows what this Lord Wang is they're talking about? Just an ordinary commoner. These people can send me tumbling just by stretching out a foot. I better just cut my losses. Take a look for yourself. My shop doesn't have anything fancy. The recipe is the most valuable thing here. Take it as a thank you gift. I know there are thugs on World Chat as well. Those handing out fake red envelopes. Oh yeah, who would do that? That's diabolical. Spying on people stealing? That's no way to behave? What's wrong with stealing? Doesn't mean someone's a bad person. You're clearly not being raised right. These can still be good people. How about I drag them back here and show you myself? Oh, you're the troublemaker. Oh. Wait, is this the same quest? Oh. It's not. Have you tried Ion 2? I will not be playing Ion 2. I talked about it a lot, but it's just not something that I'm interested in doing. Did you play in the China server? Nope. Did I burn out on Lost Ark? No. More so that I just don't have a reason to log into the game. I enjoyed fighting Kazaros, but I don't enjoy beating the shit out of him with Arc Grid. What the? Clear. What the heck? I am definitely having some difficulty in tracking this quest. Real brave you want to try your luck too? I haven't seen it before. It pops up if you initiate one of these quest chains. They're all interconnected quests. Taking more than your fair share of hits. I just came here to pick up some medicinal herbs. I didn't expect this place to be in such chaos on my way over. I can't even walk a few steps without getting beat up. You're buying medicinal herbs? Are you a doctor? My family used to run a clinic just up the head next to Zhang's Eatery, but it's closed down now. I'm renting a place over by the Willow Bank in the East Market. Collecting the Tang coins. I've been in taking in folks who collapse on the street. Did you get beat up for their sake? And if that were enough, some even beat me up. Some wake up and swear I kidnapped them. This is already the 4th time I've been roughed up. Lotus pastries? He's one foot in the grave, the other in the biscuit tin. I tell you, forget it. I figured out one thing in life. Some things just don't make any sense. Use the healer skill. Oh, shit. I don't have the healer skill. Currently. Press V. Oh, I do have the healer skill, but it requires 1900 mastery. Medical malpractice! Start treatment. I have never seen this. Oh, he's going to die. Severe bones have suffered severe trauma. Inner stirring of wounds. Will flare up next turn. It will deal damage to the doctor's vital energy. Nice. Big dam. Big dam. Essential remedies. Okay, big dam. Big dam. Holy. Huge dam. All right, you good, buddy? Alrighty. I saved him. He's good to go. Oh, okay. I was supposed to do this quest. Doesn't mean someone's a bad person. These can be good people. All right. Dale them.
每日拉这样丧气的曲子，便是有客人也被您拉走了。
那正好，没客人。
也是，拉了也没客人，没拉也没客人，不如拉倒。
I don't think he sees me. Search the thief, prescription, and money bag. So you steal medicine, money too? Come with me to the patrol and inspection agency. Don't take me to the law. My boss went under recently. I have no work. Don't get the officials involved.
真有用啊！我还能骗你。
Ask the owner how to deal with this person. Nothing's missing anyway. Thanks, young hero. He looked like someone down on his luck. Just let it go. Huh. That's the end of the show. Come on, little one. I'll walk you home. No, he's not. My brother, he's the master thief. Whose lantern did you swipe this time? You know how things are at home. The shop's got under. I'm struggling to feed you. Now you're stealing like your brother. It's not junk and I didn't steal it. Saddies. Oh, is that the... Oh, wait, no. That's just a mysterious elder. Kid? You good? What time is it? It is 6:47 a.m. Every year when we hang up new lanterns, everyone's happy. There's good food too. The lanterns are good. When they're up, mom's happy and my brother's happy too. They're not bad things. Sub. It is peak gaming hours. Tell them what the kid said. Is that name pronounced Chi-Chi? Kids shouldn't have to worry about stuff like this. Sob. So you pulled an all-nighter. So I used to live in Korea for a few years for work, and then I moved back to the States like 3 or 4 years ago. And when I moved back to the States, I didn't fix my sleeping schedule from when I lived in Asia. So I usually stream and play video games at night and sleep when the sun is out, normally. Why are there just... Hey, thugs everywhere. Oh, there's a chest here. The merchant will be fine. Gift of gab, talk your way through. Oh, I'm gonna gab the shit out of you. Get gabbed on. Walk the talk. Are you ashamed? Get gabbed on. Get gabbed on. Get gabbed on. Get gabbed on. I'm gabbing so hard. Sigh. That's the house hosting the banquet, right? I've delivered food. It's Zhang's eatery. What's with that creepy tone these days? Strange things happen all the time. I heard something's off about that place. Honestly, getting robbed might be for the best. How come they can still throw a feast? Those ingredients, they aren't cheap. Which mystic arts are a must right now? Well, the exploration or the puzzle ones, obviously, and then later on, it's a good idea to pick up Dragon's Breath and Drunken Poet since they're part of a very strong combo. I mean, it's pretty good to use right now. I use it right now, but later on, it's like essential. Meridian Touch is a part of the puzzle ones. We should get all the puzzle ones. Let's calm down. What happened? My little Fen was just by my side, but the moment I turned around, she was gone, helping the Zhang boy find that so-called golden leaf. When if something's happened, I'll help you find your kid. How do you change your standing pose? Go to appearance and then switch to extras, and you can change your pose from here. How are we supposed to make any money? Last time when we pushed that Zhang kid into the river, you backed down and made me do it. Didn't I tell you last time? In times like this, you either take from others or get taken from yourself. We got work to do. I'll count to 3. What are you all whispering about? Just keep walking and mind your own business. Ow! I heard you can bribe the guard to release you. Now he wants to stay in prison for 160 hours so that he can get the prisoner outfit. How'd you find me? Doesn't matter how I find you, just don't run off again. I'm the best at hide and seek. The price you pay for unimaginable drip. Ma, where did you run off to? You're not going anywhere. We're helping Connor find the immortal leaf. If we do, everything will be okay at his house. His family's a mess right now. You're not setting foot. Has always been stubborn. Thanks for bringing her back. Phase 1 strife in every corner. 15 years of strife have left many homeless. Now a new mystery adds to the chaos. A deadly signboard and gold leaves of dubious origin. The one who hosts the banquets.
安康，你先等会儿，婶子的东西你拿着了？拿着了。那怀叶面的菜谱，多谢潘大哥带回来了。
So his mother brought back a recipe.
你还记得不？这怀叶面，往日啊，你娘就在我们家门口那老槐树采叶子，做对，现在叫做不死树了。哎，打眼啊！这些年，不死树都成了枯树了。
是，我娘最得意这门手艺，她放不下。
哎，可
Man, I feel like this was Shanxia. We would be able to just infuse our cultivated energy into the tree to bring it back to life.
他再没法做了，他要我找个纸笔，留个菜谱，让你以后也吃得着。
Life would be so much easier as a cultivator.
能寻着纸笔呀？咱去村里人家捡了一些炭，扯了块布，我和婶子都不咋识字，婶子呀就把这菜谱画下来了。
我，
安康，你没事吧？
没事没事，我娘走的苦吗？
不苦，婶子那时候有些糊涂了，是当自己在家呢。
好，在家好。
一边念叨着，槐叶面得用冰镇着，说不能坨了，又问我，这下了学，你又去哪儿野了？
我娘没说旁的，
骂你呢，说这不着家的混小子，再不回家，面都不好吃了。
我就知道，他记得骂我。
妈妈 no，
我怕他实在不放心，就和他说：“你回家了。”婶子是安心走的。
多谢你了，潘哥。最近家里事忙。阿贤一个人在家忙不过来，我先回了。
他原说这面是他娘最得意的招牌菜，一定要给他娘做上。
哎呀，啥得意不得意呀？天下爹娘都是一个样，自家娃娃最喜欢的菜，就当做自个儿的招牌菜。哦，忘了这个，哎呦，为了我们这事儿，全儿遭了难。这是街坊四邻凑的些银钱，本打算给张娃娃呢。
您别跑这一趟了，我去送吧。
You don't have to pay you don't have to serve the whole sentence. Oh, if you pay your way out, does it count the time that you would have served towards it? Is that how that works? It does? Oh, bro, you've been wasting all your time. You could have just paid for the outfit, basically. Better not disturb him.
小恩人，张娃子没收街坊那钱。
Describe what you saw. You still gotta commit crime? Go, do crime.
天晚了，潘辉，送小恩人。
不用，你们出门也小心点儿，莫要再碰着混混了。
小恩人，怕啥？你还不知道呢，最近咱这一带出了个事。
What happened recently?
是好事儿，说最近啊，咱这儿来了个江湖人，专盯着混混教训。
There's a swordsman going around teaching hoodlums a lesson. Wait, that's me. I'm the swordsman. Hodge.
就安定了，这门口啊，日日有娃娃闹腾呢。
Holy! This is the quest that keeps on giving.